Hip Hop Weekly All Access. This is your girl Brianna, and I'm here live with the one and only Jerrika Karlae. How's it going?
It's going good. I'm so excited to be doing this. So, thank you guys for having me. Thank you, Hip Hop Weekly.
Okay. So tell us about Jerrika. Who is Jerrika Karlae?
I would say that Jerrika Karlae is a young 24-year-old entrepreneur who lives her life on the edge. I inspire all women to be themselves and to live their life on the edge. She represents positivity and, realness and just being true to yourself.
Okay. So, what is it like to be in the celebrity spotlight?
I would say being in the celebrity spotlight, it's sometimes, it's like a gift and a curse because I feel like it's always good to have a platform to where you can, reach people or get a certain message across. And, that's a good thing, but it's also, I feel like it can be hard at times because your highs and your lows, are magnified. So that's why I say it's a gift and a curse. But as long as you have tough skin, I mean, you can get through it.
Okay.
So.
All right. Well, tell us about your latest projects. I hear that you have a swim line.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I have a swimwear line, Karlae Swimwear, and I'm actually doing some work with Philip Klein.
Okay.
And I have also done some work with Philip Klein, but hopefully this year, I'm expanding more with them. I'm actually hosting their Halloween party. October 30th, I'll be hosting their Halloween party.
Okay. Well, what would you like for your viewers to know about you besides the social media and your swim line? What else do you have coming up?
Well, what do I want them to know about me, myself, and
Yes.
my brand?
Yes.
Well, I would I think viewers to know that, I mean, a lot of people kind of look at me for what it is, which is, this rapper's fiance, girlfriend type thing. But no, I'm a down to earth, humble girl who I'm totally the opposite, I think, of what people think of me. And, I'm just real. I'm myself. I don't judge anybody. You know what I'm saying? I live my life basically straight and narrow. I'm not this gold digger, all of this stuff and these labels they put on me. Not that I care because people are going to talk, but, I just want people to know that I'm grounded and I'm humble. I think that's what matters the most because you see so many people and I feel like people fall in love with certain people and it's are they humble? Are they down to earth? And would they even look at you, if you wasn't this person or that person? And I'm totally the opposite. So that's one thing I definitely want people to know.
Okay.
I think.
Okay. All right. Well, where exactly are you from?
I'm from Winston-Salem, North Carolina.
Okay. Not too far from where I'm from. Well, I'm from South Carolina.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, nice,
Carolina
nice.
girls.
Right. So, as far as the relationship, what are some of the the pros and cons of dating a celebrity?
I would say the pros and cons. We can start with the pros. I would say some of the pros are, I mean, I get a lot of offers. Sometimes I get free stuff, which is always good. People love something free.
Right.
But yeah, the pros is just opportunities sometimes are endless, and I'm grateful for that. And also just, I mean, the platform, like I said, I love being able to, be able to get a certain message across just from, my platform. And I always want it to be positive, of course, but that's one thing that I do you know. Some of the cons I would say is, I think just kind of being under a telescope, a magnifying glass, I would say. Like it, like I said before, it gets hard. You know, all of the things you go through in a relationship is magnified because everybody is, you know, watching, or it's like the latest tea, you know, and sometimes that gets frustrating, but I've learned to deal with it, honestly, like, and that's why I kind of just put it out there for what it is. I don't sugarcoat anything because they're going to put their own story on it anyways. So I would say that's one of the cons, is just like, you know, you really can't control what people know, or what, honestly, what they know. You can't. You know, something will happen and the media will know before you. You're like, dang, y'all knew about that, or, you know, y'all knew about that chick. Like, I didn't even know. You know what I'm saying? And even if sometimes you go on social media and you'll post a quote and everyone's like, oh, you're talking about this, up, you must have broke up, or, oh, you must have, like, and I'm like, well, I really just like the quote because I might have just been feeling that way for the moment. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's one of the, you know, cons for sure, because that frustrates the hell out of me. But on the bright side, I mean, like I said, the opportunities are endless, and, you know, I'm grateful for it. So
Okay. Okay.
it
Well,
works out.
right. Right. Well, we seen on some of the blogs your new car. Tell us about that. Like, how are you feeling about that?
So I was like so excited because on my birthday, I didn't know I was getting a new car, because last year I got a new car. So I was like, I know this year is going to be like turned down. But yeah, actually, like 2 days after my Vegas trips, no, actually a day after my Vegas trip, with my family, I came home to a 2017 Range Rover Sport. And that was like one of my, like, I love that car. It's like one of my favorite cars. Last year, I got a nice car, but it wasn't like my favorite car, which is, that's one of my favorites, just one. So yeah, it was like so exciting because I wasn't expecting anything. And you know, the best gifts are when it's like unexpected.
So, is it kind of like, well, going forward, are you expecting something extravagant? Like,
Yeah, well, I would say
it's already
I am,
started,
but
right?
honestly, like, I'm so used to it now
Okay.
that it doesn't really, like, I'm more so, I feel like the older I get, it's just like not about that anymore. Like every birthday I've literally have gotten a car. So, and I have them all. But it's just not about that to me anymore. Like, I love it. Of course it's exciting, but I mean, it's just, it's, I value other things at this point. So it's like I'm looking forward to get more extravagant, but at the same time, I'm in a good place if I just keep the cars that I have.
Right. Right.
But yeah,
Okay.
I'm sure I'm gonna get some more extravagant gifts though. But
Right.
I mean, I literally have everything. So, look,
What's
thank you
left?
God. Right, thank you God. Thank
Okay.
you.
So, do you see yourself like getting into modeling?
Yeah. So like, I, just being that my life is so hectic and crazy, people always ask me like, you know, why don't you do this or get into this or get into that? And like now that I'm kind of finding, you know, time to focus on Karlae, that's definitely something I want to get into. Like modeling and acting is like something I'm just natural at,
Okay.
especially acting, because people don't know I'm such a, like, a jokester. I'm so silly. I'm very outgoing in the right, you know, surroundings and environment. So I think I would be like super good at acting. I would like to get into that more and learn about that more. So yeah,
Okay.
might see me soon
All
on your
right.
TV screen.
Okay. Well, we would definitely be looking forward to it. So, can you, give our listeners something that you want to speak about, or something that I didn't ask you about that you want us to know?
Yeah, so I want to go back to the question about what's something about Jerrika Karlae that you want people to know, because I kind of want to like elaborate more on that.
Okay.
Yeah, I would say that I would like for people to know that I'm so much more than like this girl on social media who's, oh, she's pretty and she's just eye candy and all of that stuff. It's so much more deeper than that, you know, and I'm so much more than that. I assist, Jeff with his day to day, like, life and his business stuff. So when people are sitting around like you don't do anything, or you're just a stay-at-home girlfriend, you got everything handed to you, and like he said, like I did a lot of shit to live this lifestyle. You know, it took a lot of shit to live this lifestyle. And it's just not about like trials and tribulations. It's about what you put in, you know, to somebody else, you know, not being who they are, but, you know, I put a lot in. So I'm not just like some girl that's like, oh, she's cute. That's Jerrika Karlae, her fine ass. Like I said, I have a big heart, and, you know, I'm very giving, and I'm so down to earth and humble and grounded. And that's like the things that's so overlooked today. You have so many girls that's like, oh, they're cute, they're this, they're that. And I just love her. But it's like, why do you love that person? You know, I think humility is like the number one thing that I look for in a person. You know, that's going to tell me off gate if I like love you or not. And that's something I want people to know is like, I'm not just some cute girl on social media. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to do your research. And honestly, like, I run shit. And, you know, I'm a boss for real. I don't have to have a slew of businesses and posting IG flyers for you to know that. Because behind the scenes, I handle business, and I handle big business, you know, believe it or not. So I just, you know, want people to just to tell them, do your research on me before, you know, you just judge me and think I'm just a lay around. So,
All right.
yeah, so I did like a remix to Relationships,
Okay.
which is Thug and Future song. It got like a little bit of controversy because people was like, wait, how are you going to make, because, you know, the guys are in the song talking about girls. So I was like, girls can have a song talking about guys, you know? But yeah, so I recorded a song for like my first time, which it was kind of easy for me because like watching Thug do his thing and like getting some tips and stuff from him, I think I like sound like him, similar to him in the song. But I did it just, you know, out of fun. And I liked it because I got to express myself. You know, it really is a way to like express yourself. And it's dope. I feel like men are always like talking about women in songs, so girls can have an imagination too. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, and basically in the guy's song, they're like, they're in a relationship with all their bitches. So I'm like, you know, girls, we in a relationship with all these niggas. Everybody like us, everybody loving us, you know. And like a lot of people on social media was like, how are you gonna? And I'm like, well, do you guys say the same thing to men when they rap this crazy stuff and they have a wife? No. So, you know, I was having fun with it. And I think it's something for like girls. I call it like the relationship girl mix, you know, and it's just fun. It's not serious. Like, oh, I'm freaking Nicki Minaj. I'm taking rap serious, but it's like a fun track, you know. And it was a way for me to really go in and like just express myself and have fun, you know. So I just wanted to shake the guys up.
So where can we find your music?
It hasn't dropped yet.
Okay.
And just being honest, I was quite nervous when I was gonna release it on my birthday because my mom was like, "You need to drop it. You know it's hot." And I was like, "No, people are gonna think this, think that." But now, you know, I'm ready. So I'm gonna throw up an update on my Twitter when I'm gonna release it. It's actually getting mixed now, so within like the next couple of days, actually.
Okay. All right.
I'm working with Eyelash Vision. My mom does my management, all of that stuff. And I'm working on some stuff with MTV that's a little bit in the works, you know, coming up with some master plans with someone, you know, in that team, on that team.
Okay.
So, yeah, you're going to see a lot
Nice.
of big stuff
Okay.
coming this year from me.
Okay. Nice, nice. So tell us how we can reach you. What is your social media handles?
My social media handle for Instagram is at the Jerrika Karlae. My name is spelled Jerrika. Karlae, Karlae. Because so many people always spell Jerrika wrong. And you can find me there. I also have Twitter, and that's where shit gets real. I voice my opinion all day on Twitter. I love Twitter. I love debating about different topics, so catch me there. And my handle is MsJerrika. Actually, yeah, my Twitter handle is Miss Jerrika K.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So
I have so many different screen names. I forget
okay.
them.
So well, it was great talking to you, Jerrika.
Thank you.
Okay. So this is Hip Hop Weekly All Access, and we're out.